I will say that a lot of Black women
That's what we do.
been really happy that Kamala has been the nominee. And so for a little background, there was rumors that somebody else was going to be a nominee, that the DNC was going to have an open convention. And the Win with Black Women campaign said, no. She is the vice president. She deserves a chance to earn this nomination. She needs to be endorsed. And that was where the call came from, to rally behind her, to call the delegates, to get people to back her and have a unified front going into the DNC convention.
Yes.
Because the rules state that at the convention, you can vote and you can get a new nominee at the convention.
Yes.
Especially if the delegates are up for grabs. And so a lot of Black women were very happy that they were able to rally together within a number of hours, like within 6 hours, to have this call. Mind you, this call happens all the time. It's about just like Black women running campaigns and how to engage and support each other. But it turned into supporting the Harris nomination and talking about what is her policies going to be? What is her policies on Gaza, on Palestine? What is her policies on a living wage? What is her policies on labor? A lot of things. And so you saw that in her speech, she talked a lot about like the future, the livability, the health care, the paid leave, the working conditions. That is all part of a domestic strategy that Black women have been fighting for years. And so out of that call, like, we were talking about how great it was in this moment, that it was historic, that we were coming together unified to talk about what the possibilities could be, even though we had disagreements. And I think that's something that's very important, because we talked about on that call and all of these other calls. Well, we didn't talk about, I wasn't on the call like that, but people were talking about, even though we have disagreements, it's important to move on and to carry and support. And granted, a lot of the call has been leaked, and the Black men had their call and had similar conversations as well. And I think it's very important because, as Farouk says, Blackness is universal. Our experiences are not. There are those of us who are wanting more from this administration. There are those of us who've been impacted by policy. So we're going to have a different view and mindset and different demands of this administration. There are those of us who maybe not even be on board with this administration and maybe voting for like the other people, but we're still there trying to sit there and say, what is our plan and strategy as Black women for Black women going forward? Yes. And other down ballot races. And what does it mean to have maternal health on the ballot? What does it mean to have working families on the ballot? What does it mean to finally have something about clean air, clean water, removing the lead on the ballot?
Yeah. And
how do we put our issues at the middle, including student loan debt, including medical debt? And so it was great. For me, I like being a part of the call to see the vast array of Black women. And I like people getting to see the diversity of Black women and intergenerational women. And you saw a lot of Black women talking about, I've left politics. I've even said that before, like, this is my last year in politics. Right. A lot of us have left and been burnt out and pushed out, and to see the excitement come back to say, okay, maybe we can make a difference, and maybe our past work hasn't been for naught. Maybe we can make this country something that we have never seen before. I think that part was great to see.
That is powerful. And then, not to be outdone, the brothers came together and raised over $1 million, you know what I'm saying? And like, win with Black men or win with Black women. Mm-hmm. So it was fascinating, again, like I said, to see that level of excitement, people organizing like right out the gate.